start. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down here for the offense. Looking for room, it's Moss. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you've seen the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They move the tight end all over. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Okay, so the QB scramble, went out of bounds. It counts as a sack because it's a loss on the play. You know what I did as a defensive lineman, guys? I chased him and tried to be the first one and the closest one near him. Because guess who gets the sack? Yep, that guy.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bernard. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Trying to get to him. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. in the world did he miss that?
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 6, Texas A&M 0.
They're lining up to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
That is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. On the ground, it's Moss. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Texas A&M going up tempo. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You've got a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the option. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the running.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll give it to the back. Just buried it. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. Using the quick game. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically...
And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Oregon 0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down go manageable.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Oh, he's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll throw it on first down. He makes the catch. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Nifty little dance step. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Good job in coverage defending their own end zone there because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
Caught in the backfield, it's Judkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Buckeyes need to pick it up on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Smashes through the tackle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a deep.
The fake, they flip it to the kicker. And this one's not even going to come close. Man, they threw it in reverse.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They're going to run it.
Got to give the defense credit, right? They had the penalty. The ball was snapped very close to the goal line, and still they're able to step up and stop the two-point conversion.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
That's the end of the 1st half. Mississippi, Ohio State, 13, Oregon, 0.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Brought down at the 43. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give on the inside. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd down, going up top. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Let's go!
Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
19, Oregon, 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Grabbed behind the line. It's James. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot. Put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 19, Oregon 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Bought a little time, lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Holden. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's going to pass. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Ferguson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's going to pass on second down. The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where...
And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's loose at the 15. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Hands it off. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense. And you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback checking the play. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Fakes his man out. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team. You want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Reed. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Texas A&M going quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Williams. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's to
the end zone and is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 statement. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by Dave Pollock and Jesse Brewer. Let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Gets open down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. Tackled after picking up the first down.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Texas A&M going up tempo. He wants to pass it on second down. And it's picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for it all. He caught it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got loose, it was all over. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, And some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moss. Makes the catch and knocked down. They'll try to snap it quickly. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? To the air, it's Reed. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick. Then they'll go on offense from the 21. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. And he intercepts it. And after the interception, he steps out of bounds, and he's swung a little momentum on the final play of the first quarter.
Ohio State 8, Texas A&M 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it behind the line. It's Daniels. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Tackle is made after the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
To the air, it's Howard. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Ibuka. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Judkins. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.